Hey you Groovers, welcome back to another episode of Fear and Loathing Middle Age with your host Duncan Greenfield. Welcome back to these silly videos we've been putting up. I've got 4 mentions before I start. The first one is to Alan Browning. Alan Browning has just joined the company where I work. He's now joined us and he's just joined the channel. So welcome Alan, welcome aboard. Dave Walker, team leader at the same company. Welcome aboard Dave. And young Flora Streeter, a young lady who lives opposite who I helped move her bed into a van yesterday, but that's besides the point. That's just silly. I don't know why I mentioned that, but still. Hello, Flora. And Charlotte Baldock. Charlotte Baldock, the lady I work with at the company I work at now, so to speak. Sorry about that. Getting tired of my words again. Well, today, because the weather's not too good, it's like broken sunshine, broken weather clouds. It's going to rain. I don't know what it's going to do. So I've decided to do an indoor type of thing. Indoor, outdoor. Right. I'm going to go and forage for some nettles. So I could I could poison myself, but still. But I've been looking up on the internet that nettle tea is very, very healthy for you. So I want to go and get some stinging nettles and dehydrate them in my dehydrator and then make a nettle tea out of it. Because apparently nettles are very good for respiratory problems, pneumonia, and enlarged prostates. So I think I'm okay because I'm peeing okay. But I don't know what I'd get. Oh, it doesn't matter about that. So what I'm going to do is go and forage for some nettles, bring them back, clean them up, trim them, put them in the dehydrator, and then try and make some tea out of it. And I've got my little foraging kit and my food for free foraging box. Got all sorts in here. Might pick something else up actually. On these herbalist type things, and my little secateurs. I've never done this before, so I could quite feasibly poison myself. So if I don't turn up for work on Wednesday, phone the ambulance. Or I could come back with a bag of fish and chips, I don't know. So anyway, I'll bring you back when I've got me when I'm on the road and I'm foraging for some stuff and bits and bobs and plants and things. I'll bring you back. Hi you groovers, well here we are, off on our foraging run. I don't want to go too far, I just want to go down a lane which is just down the road from me. So hopefully we can find something there. I don't want to go down the park where people walk their dogs. I don't want to pick up anything that's got dog piss and shit all over it. So hopefully we're going to try and find some nice isolated area where I can get some nettles. So anyway, I'll bring you back. Just going down the road where I live. It's the first time I've taken you out on the road, isn't it? Fear and Loathing Middle Age on the road. Oh, hello. Come on, love. Don't worry. You've got a nice house here, haven't you? So we are down Timberonga Lane. Oh, there's plenty of nettles on the side of here. Oh, yeah. There's a little place under a bridge here where I can park up and forage. Oh, little rabbit. It's the M5 coming up. Actually, I think I may just stop here. Yeah, I think I'll just snip in here. Right, let's forage. Right now, apparently, according to my boy's book of herbs, these are the perfect little nettles with the little flowers on. So I want to harvest them, bring them back and dry them out. So it's a lovely spot. They're real nice clean nettles, these. So I'll pick a load of them and I'll bring you back. Okay, well I think I've got enough there now. So I'll go back and I shall dry them out in my dehydrator. Got off from here. Really quite rich pickings around here. Never been around here before. That's the M5. Timberonga Lane, it's quite picturesque. Well, I'll bring you back. Okay, you groovers, well, I've got my nettles. Time to head back home. Leave this beautiful beauty spot. Let's pull out of there. Been getting a few funny looks actually. People walking past. What's he doing there? I think I'm dogging or something like that. Anyway, I'll bring you back. That's where I parked on the right first of all. We changed mine and moved back down the road. It's actually turned out quite a nice day today. I don't know if to start the barbecue up or not. Probably won't though. But anyhow, I'll speak to you in a minute. Okay, so we're back from our forage now, and I have the nettles here, all ready to go. They smell quite nettly, but that's what they smell. There's a few black flies on these actually, so I could contaminate some stuff, but still I've got to wash them all. So I'm going to trim off all the leaves now, off the stalks, and wash them all down, and then I'll stick them in the dehydrator, and well, I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay. Okay, here's my nettle harvest, after I've just trimmed off all the stalks, and hang on, come on gimbal, come round. Here is the stalks, here are the stalks rather, so it's quite a good yield actually from that to that. What I'll do now is I'll wash them off and get them into the dehydrator. Okay, what I've done here is I've actually washed it down in cold water to sort of cold shock the plant, so that it doesn't lose any of its nutrients. If I put it in warm water, I think it would have lost some of its nutrient, but I want to try and keep all the nutrients, as much as the nutrients I can, into the leaf. So when I dehydrate it, it will hold its nutrient or its nutrient levels up. So, well, that's my theory. I could be wrong. It's my theory anyway. So I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is load up the nettles into the dehydrator over 4 or 5 trays. Put that bit of a light on that, you can see. So I'm just going to get these nettles and just basically bung them in all over the place. And see what this turns out like. So I'll do one layer. Oh, it's pretty well packed. Anyway, that could be wrong actually if I do that. Well, it's going to take some time, so I'll bring you back when I'm done. Okay, I've got it into the dehydrator now, and now I'm going to switch it on. I don't know how long to put it in for, I'm not sure, so I'll put it in for set, hang on, switch it on, 8 hours, take it down to, we'll just give it 4 hours, temperature at 35 degrees C, that's the lowest setting it'll do, so I want to slowly reduce the moisture out of these fleas slowly, so I want to try and hold as much of the nutrients in the leaves as I possibly can. So I'll bring you back when it's ready to be teed up. Hey you groovers, well the dehydration process is now completed. The leaves are quite nice and dry now, so it's only been 4 hours, and I'll just show you how it's turned out. Okay, right, well, let's take the top off. Just show you what has happened. So it is nicely dry. They're not stingy. Quite nice. Oh, there is a bit sting. A bit of sting to it, but still, it's not quite that bad. But what I'll do is I'm going to put these into the container, and I'll make up some tea in a minute. So I'll just bring you back. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm just taking the tea, well, the dried leaves, and they're very dry. You can see they just crumble away in my hands like that. So I'm putting them all into this little teapot here. It's my tea caddy, so to speak. And when I've filled this up, I'll bring you back and I'll make a nice cup of tea. Okay, so my lovely dehydrator has done its job, and as you can see, it's very crisp, very dried. It's like completely dehydrated. So what I'll do now is I'll make up a little tea. So I'll get my nice little teapot. I don't know how much to put in here, but I'll just put a few of my dehydrated nettle leaves in. Don't quite know whether you can see that, but I'll go this. a nice tea. It's gone everywhere, and it's all over the... Oh, damn. It's all over the hob. So it's not stinging me anyway, so... Those little stinging fibres are not as potent. And so what I'll do now is I'll put some fresh mineral water in there. Yeah, some fresh mineral water in my little teapot. And what I'll do now is put the top on. It's one of these teapots that you can heat up on a hob. It's a real nice little teapot. Anyway, so I'll just let me bring it down. Wrong way. And I'll bring that to the boil. When that's ready, I'll bring you back. Hey you groovers, well here it is now. My nettle tea is now starting to bubble up. I'm hoping it's all going to actually saturate the leaves and slowly sink it into the water. I'll let it stew, and I'll bring you back when it's ready to drink. Looks nicer, doesn't it? Okay, you groovers. Now I think it's just about done. I just had a visitor from across the road, Jane, who came around to drop my Black & Decker screws off that she borrowed, and she smelt it because it is quite a pungent smell, and she nearly threw. It is quite pungent. Well, it smells almost, I don't know, I've got that, like a real strong spinachy type smell. It is quite a pungent smell, but I'll pour myself some out and I'll give you a taste test. Hang on. Okay, right. Very green. So there it is. Okay, you groovers, here it is, the nettle tea, harvested. It's very hot. It doesn't smell that bad actually. It does taste nice. It tastes quite nice. It doesn't taste like the smell it smells. Yeah. So, well, that's it. Fair and low in middle age. If you like this video, give me a like, or maybe just leave me a comment. Or if you don't like it, just give me a thumbs down. I don't really care. Anyway, this is Foraged nettle tea. Fear and Loathing Foraged nettle tea, sorry. Thank you. Well, that's it. Fear and Loathing Middle Age.